Hey, welcome back to Star Technology, where in the last video we just did the usual ex nihilo start, culminating with a cobblestone generator and some metals. You might notice since last time I've gotten myself a few more, and I got a couple more civs, upgraded my tools, just a little bit of quality of life. And I'm ready to continue. So it looks like there's two different paths that I can take right now. I can either go towards the more GregTech-y things, towards... I think this culminates in steel, or I can work on create stuff and get closer to power. I'll need both of them before I can make it to LV, but I'm not sure which is better to start with. I think I just want to get into the GregTech stuff now. So, yeah, I think I'll work towards steel, and if I've got time, I can start doing some of the create stuff too. Or, actually... I might go through and complete some of this other side things, because that would also be helpful. Yeah. Because I need apparently I need a fluid cell for bronze? No, I need bronze for a fluid cell. But I can get some of this other stuff. So, steel. That is the main priority for this video, because that's getting into some of the GregTech things. So what do I need to do first? It's telling me a coke oven and wrought iron. I don't think wrought iron is that hard. Yeah, it's just iron on a campfire, and it looks like that might be... I'll need some of the more GregTech things to be able to turn it into useful things, but I got the impression that it's kind of just an alternative iron, although now I think it's the iron that you use to interact with GregTech. That makes a bit of sense. So I think... yeah, I have some spare iron. How much can I do on a campfire? 4? Yeah, 4 at a time. That'll get me some wrought iron. What do I need for a coke oven? A couple things. I need coke oven bricks. I need a wrench. 4 iron plates. How do I get coke oven bricks? Compressed coke clay. Brick wooden form. This is starting to get closer to the GregTech that I know. I've got some of the wrought iron. One of them has gone missing. I don't know where it went. 7 will be fine. And I can make some more anyway. So I'm gonna need... some more clay. I'll need a bunch of sand and a brick wooden form, so I'll need a knife. And an empty wooden form, so I'll need a saw. Really getting into all of the GregTech stuff here. So then I think first priority is just get all of the tools, really. So there's a saw, a wrench, 2 kinds of wrenches apparently. One of them is powered, so I'll do the passive one. A file, a screwdriver, and I think I might already have a hammer? Yes. And I think a hammer is the first thing towards making some of these tools. So I'll start with the saw. I can't start with that. I'll start with the file. That's very simple, just to stick in 2 plates. I already showed how to make plates last time. And there is the iron file. Screwdriver, I can probably do that now. With a file and iron, I get an iron rod. I want 2 of them. And then, yeah, iron screwdriver. Then the wrench, very simple. 4 plates, and then make that shape for a wrench. And then a saw, 2 plates, and make that shape. There we go. So that's all the tools. That was a lot simpler than it was in, I don't want to call it old GregTech, but just New Horizons GregTech. There was a comment on the last video explaining the differences. I'll put it on screen if I don't forget. Thanks for the help, by the way. I'm going to need a lot of that help for anything GregTech related. This mod is so complicated. I think I can carry myself for the rest of ULV, but yeah, I'm going to need so much help in future. Right, anyway. Coke oven. Right, I needed the brick wooden form. And also, I need a knife. I forgot about the knife. The knife is also quite simple. There. So, saw and planks makes an empty wooden form. A knife with that makes the brick wooden form. And I just need a bunch of clay and sand. How many of these coke clay bricks am I going to need? I don't know, I'll just make as much as I can. So that means a long time here. Okay. If my maths are correct, this should evenly turn into coke bricks. I'm not sure how many, but every 23 gravel can be spent fully on coke bricks. Is there a wand I could use? No. I'm going to be doing this a lot. So I need to turn all of this into sand first. And most of it stays sand. Yeah, just 9 dust. Yeah, and how convenient. I already have exactly that many barrels. Just turn into balls, and then I should be able to make 36 compressed coke clay. Each of them needs to be smelted. If my intuition is correct, 36 is not going to be enough. Because I'm willing to bet that the coke oven is a 3x3x3. This is not making 27 blocks. But while I wait for that all to smelt, I just need to make the iron plates, really. It's not that hard. Well, I only need 16 to go further. I just make the coke oven bricks, and then the coke oven block. And that'll give me the schematic. And, yep, it's a 3x3x3. Oh, the schematic is just used for the schematic cannon. But I guess I can still use it for this outline. But, yeah, 3x3x3. I don't know what I've done. Okay, I just put away the schematic and it disappears. I don't think I'll be touching that for a bit. I need to make myself a ton of coke oven bricks. And I have a suspicion that this is going to be very useful later on, so I'm just going to massively overproduce. So that means then I'm going to be standing here for quite a long time. Okay, I'm getting sick of that. I'll just turn what I've got into coke oven bricks and see what happens. Huh? Why are my things disappearing? Huh? What? Huh? What am I doing? What? Huh? Is that what this was doing? I thought this was the menu to cancel the schematic. I'm just gonna disable that. I'll fiddle with that between videos, but that seems like it can be incredibly powerful for building things. Because if I'm just gonna be doing stuff like this, where I'm just building massive cubes of gravel to then break with a hammer, that could be very good. I don't have the time to experiment with it right now. So, just like before, turn all of this into sand, and my hammer broke. Is it this hammer? Nope, that's the GregTech one. There we go. Anyway, got the sand. And I need to turn 21 of it into clay. Turn that into balls. And then turn all of that into bricks. I'll just make a couple more furnaces to deal with the load. Okay, that's everything smelted. And that makes 26 bricks. And while I waited, I mined myself some more cobblestone. Actually, I'm having second thoughts of making an area out of cobblestone. I think I'll just do wooden slabs again. And I'm trying something new to design this. Actually, maybe I will use cobblestone. I'll do slabs. Okay, here's a new area where I can build some things. I'll start with the coke oven. I don't want to put it on a chunk border. Yeah, but I can stick it in a corner. I'll put it there. And yep, that seems to be working. And I had exactly enough bricks. It's almost like that was calculated. So this makes presumably coal coke. Just coke. I can turn logs into charcoal as well. Yeah, coal into coke, logs into charcoal, and creosote. Creosote is the next thing that it asks for. I don't think I have any coal. I can sieve sand to get a bit. Oh, flint mesh. I'll just make some charcoal. And how long is this going to take? Is it even active? Have I built the multi-block wrong? I don't think the schematic's very helpful here. This mentions a coke oven hatch. Do I need one of these? I can make it. Sticky resin. Yeah, I could make a coke oven hatch. I don't know if I need it yet. I'll try. So I need a wooden barrel and iron long rods. So I need 4 iron rods. And yeah, 2 long rods. And then if I smelt one of these, and I smelt the slime, sticky resin. Oh, I need a soft mallet. I just make that out of wood. Then barrel, and coke oven hatch. Does that fix this? No? The quest book's not telling me how this works. I don't know what to do. Aha! It's hollow. There we go. Okay. That took a bit more work than I thought it would. I guess I've got spare coke oven bricks now. So this should get me creosote. A little bit. I have to wait for this to go 4 times before I get a bucket's worth. Does this work in a wooden bucket? Probably not. Can I make an iron bucket? Not like that. plates. There we go. So if I get this going for long enough, I can get a bucket of creosote out. And then that gets me large farm, large barrel, large stone barrel. What am I doing this for? I'm trying to get steel. And for steel I need a fire brick. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of create. The plan's all over the shop today. Okay, so I need a mechanical press. That's presumably what makes the fire bricks. So I need andesite alloy, first and foremost. That is unchanged. And I have a bit of andesite. Probably can't make much alloy with it, no. So I'm going to want to sieve a lot more dirt. And I don't have any spare dirt, so that means making more. And you know what that means. Okay, I've got a bit more stuff now. I might use the silkworms too. Although, I'm not going to sieve all of this instantly, because I can do the coarse dirt trick. So I just need 10 gravel, and I can combine that to make coarse dirt. And this works a different way in vanilla. The way that I know is you take this coarse dirt, you just place it down, and if you use a hoe on it, it turns into regular dirt, and then you've doubled your dirt. However, it's saying here I can just sieve it and get more or less the same thing, because it gives me back some dirt and some gravel, and that was a lot more than double. So I can just keep doing this. Okay, I wasn't so lucky with gravel that time. I think you get less and less gravel each time, but it's still a much faster way of multiplying your dirt. I think I might do it even more. And gravel's a lot easier to get than dirt, so then I can easily just start this going again. Although I'm really not that lucky at getting gravel out of this. Yeah, that was not a great run, but I still got a lot of dirt out of it. So I'll just spend a while sieving all of this dirt now. And this has gotten me a lot of crap. I think I'm going to move it all up to this chest. But this chest is full. Right, well, how much andesite do I have now? Not as much as I thought I'd get out of that, but still a decent amount of andesite. Yeah, 13 andesite alloy. I'd like to have more, but that'll do me for now, I guess. So, I think I might be able to go straight to a mechanical press. Yeah, I'll need a water wheel first. Ooh, I can make 2 different water wheels. Oh, the large water wheel is very big. I might want to go for this one, though. Yeah, it's the stress capacity I want, not the speed. Oh, and you can make them look different. That's cool. Oh, hang on. Did they shrink the regular water wheels? Maybe the large ones are what I'm actually used to. Well, how expensive are these? They are not very expensive. It's a lot of wood, sure, but that's not bad. I think I'll go with 4 for the time being. I didn't trigger the water wheel quest. 5 it is. Okay, so then what am I going to need for the mechanical press? I need an andesite casing. Reasonably simple. I might just need to grab some more logs because I spent all of mine. A block of iron. Yeah, easy. Yeah, I can do that. Just cut down another tree, get myself some andesite casing. I'm going to need to smelt some more iron, make an iron block, and there's the mechanical press. So then if I just take it over to here, I'm going to need to set this up with the water wheels. And these water wheels are quite a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. So I think, if I'm going to have to get multiple trips. But I'll just put water across all of this, and then that should be generating quite a lot of rotational power. Now I need some gears to transfer this, and hopefully make it a bit quicker too. Thankfully these aren't terribly expensive. So I can do that to get it higher, and then just connect it. Right, and I need a depot as well. Pretty simple. And if that just goes there, I think this works. Okay. Now I need fire bricks. So I need compressed fire clay. So I need fire clay dust. So I need a clay dust and brick dust. Brick dust. Bricks and a mortar. Oh god, how expensive is this going to be? For every 1 brick dust, I need 1 block of bricks. Okay. How much fire clay am I going to need? Presumably I'm making something like this again. Oh boy. So I'm going to need 26 fire bricks, 104 of the fire brick items, 104 fire clay, so 52 bricks. I think that just comes out to 104 clay. So I'm going to be here until I get almost 2 stacks of gravel. Okay, I think that's all the gravel I need. And I may as well try and figure out this. I'm going to make a cube. Oh, there's different building modes. I just want filled. That to there. To there? Yeah. And just... oh, just go back to normal. And get all that sand. And do it all over again. To get the dust. And around now, rain would be really helpful. But I'm just going to have to bucket it. Okay, that's all the clay. Now I just need a mortar. I'm going to need some stone. And there's a mortar. So half of this I just turn into clay dust. And the other half of this gets turned into bricks. And not very quickly either. I've just realized I can probably... how do I get the creosote out of this? There we go. Creosote bucket. And I can probably do some things with this creosote. I'll make some treated wood. It's exactly the same as immersive engineering. And what can I use this for? That's how I can make a large farm, a pump, a large barrel, and it says now I can get the large stone barrel that also takes treated sticks. Is any of this particularly useful right now? A stone generator as well as a lava generator. That's probably quite helpful. I might make that too. It'll replace the crucible. And then I won't need either of these and I can put away the campfire so they stop making so much noise. So I'm pretty sure this is just a ton of stone, really. I can make the treated wood sticks I need. I can make the wrought iron I'll need. And I just need to wait for this to be free so I can get some stone. These bricks aren't even halfway done. I'm gonna make even more furnaces. Okay, I think I should have all the bricks now. And then these get turned into brick dust. Combine the two to get fire clay dust. And this is... ooh. Can I do 64 at once? No. I definitely want to speed this up more. If that's going to be the case. And my pickaxe is dead. Okay, I've added 2 more here. Hopefully that speeds it up more. Yeah, that's a bit quicker. And while I wait for that to go through, I'm going to try making that a large stone barrel. So I need a regular stone barrel. And then large stone barrel. How big is it? Looks like 3 by 3 by 4. So I'm going to need a lot of stone. And in the time it took me to get all that stone, the fire clay is done. So that all needs to be smelted. Again. So while that's all going, I'm going to figure out this stone barrel. Now I've got to be careful because it's not so easy to get the stone back. Can I get any information from the schematic other than just that? Maybe if I had a schematic cannon? Schematic cannon seems a little bit expensive right now. I think I'll just try and guess. I want to say it looks something like that. Invalid structure. Is that it? Does it not have that? Is it a structure template in the GEI? Oh. Okay, I'm nearly there. Just need stone bricks on the bottom. And good thing the furnaces are free now. So that should be it. There we go. Idling. How do I get this to work? I need a programmed circuit? With lava and water I can generate stones. Oh, that's what takes the programmed circuit. Otherwise... does it have to be a soul campfire? I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Which water? Nah, I'll figure this out between videos. For now, I just want to get some steel. So I need to get all of these fire bricks. And then primitive blast furnace. I'm going to need quite a lot of wrought iron things. But I think I can make that. So I need a wrought iron plate. I need 3 wrought iron rods. And 2 screws. A screw is 2 bolts. You get 2 bolts from a rod. So 2 rods, saw them into bolts, file them into screws. And then that makes the primitive blast furnace. And now that I know that I can just check the multi-block here, it's 4 tall. So I'm going to need another 8. Oh, no, another 7. So 7 more of these, 28 fire bricks, so 28 more stone. Oh, I don't quite have enough in the mortar. Okay, fire clay dust. And then stick that under the mechanical press. Okay, so that's 7 more fire bricks. So I can make that blast furnace. Okay, and it should work then? So I need... Does charcoal work with wrought iron, or only coal? Yeah, charcoal works with wrought iron. I'll do it with wrought iron because it's quicker. Oh, I need more charcoal than I thought. But that should make me the steel that I need. And that's it for this video then, once I've got the steel. Okay, there's 3 steel and a tiny pile of dark ashes. Okay. That was a bit more work than I thought it would be. But steel is a very significant step. I think next time might be a bit of cleanup to do. I don't know if I'll bother with the large barrel or the large farm. I'm likely going to need to deal with latex and rubber and things. I'm definitely going to need bronze. Yeah, and then maybe get into the engines. And that'll let me go into LV. There's definitely a path to follow here. And steel is a very integral step along the way. Oh, I might want to upgrade my tools to steel, because they'd be a lot better. But steel isn't quite so easy for me to get right now. Right, well, that is it. That was the plan for this video. Get steel. And I have done that. It involved quite a lot of stuff, and I had time to get some Create done as well. I mean, I needed to do it, but I was expecting that to be bonus, but it was not. It was required. And I wasn't expecting to fill up this platform quite as much as I did. So I'm likely going to have to expand again come next video. I might just expand off in that direction, I don't know. Maybe I make another section over there. I can do whatever I want. But that's enough for this video. Pretty good progress. Doing a lot more GregTech-y things now, and it's starting to feel like the pack that I wanted it to feel like. So I'm very pleased. Between videos I'll probably figure out how the stone barrel works, because that seems extremely lucrative. But for now, I'm just going to leave it here. Bye.